Tables for doing this, and you get these yellow things, and if you go around to other people and have them sign them, so you meet your neighbors, then this goes into a raffle for free advertising in the Commons.
So is it one per organization?
No, we're going to as many people as you bring in. So you're welcome.
I'd like to thank you for participating in our first Stone Soup Social. I'm going to try to keep the mic away so I don't cause more feedback. So just a reminder, the setup period is also our reception period, and you all figured that out pretty quickly. Our first primary objective of this event was to give you an opportunity to meet with other groups that you wouldn't normally mingle with, find opportunities, do some collaboration, and maybe do some programs together. To facilitate that, you should all have a bingo card and a raffle ticket. I'll go over both of them. So the bingo card, your objective with this is to go around. There's 25 spaces, like on any bingo card. Get the name of an organization and a person from that organization in each space, so you have to talk to 25 different organizations. Fill it out, bring it to the American Legion table. We will draw a random, very nice door prize for the group whose name is drawn for that. So it is a group's prize. For you individually, you should have gotten a raffle ticket right at the beginning. And we'll be doing raffles throughout the evening from 5:30 to 7:30. And we had some very nice prizes from the American Legion, from Windham, from the United Way of Windham County, from the library, and also the kitchen sink provided some very attractive soup bowls and raffle opportunities. So, anyway, so we have about 30 minutes until the doors open for the public, quote unquote, but please walk around, meet each other. If you get thirsty, there is a bar over here, it's a cash bar, you are welcome to enjoy that. And the soup will start being served around 5:30. And if you have any questions, talk to Jess at the front, she knows everything. Thanks.
I'm Todd French. I'm a board member of the Windham World Affairs Council. The Windham World Affairs Council was founded, I believe, about 1946, and the membership is mainly from people who live in Windham County who are interested in world affairs. We strive to bring interesting people to the community, interesting speakers, who consist oftentimes of local people who've had experience in foreign affairs, including retired ambassadors sometimes retired CIA people, and our next speaker is going to be Dr. Kevin Quigley, who is president of Marlborough College, President of Marlborough College, and was president of the Thailand branch of the Peace Corps some years ago, and he is presently the head of the president, I believe, of the Organization for Peace Corps Volunteers, which is a national organization of Peace Corps membership. Otherwise, we have other people coming in who will be discussing subjects related to diplomacy, the war on terror, and just about everything to do with foreign affairs, you name it. And I'm trying to remember some of the people that are going to be here besides Dr. Quigley. We have John Rowling, who is the president of the Nuclear Threat Institute. He's coming in April. And we're having the Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Southeast Asia. His name is Warren Murphy. You may have heard of him. He'll be coming in May. And there will be a lot of others whose names I can't recall at the moment, but we generally have something going about once a month. So we look forward to having anybody, citizen of Windham County, become a member. We have a membership available, and we also have a web page online and a Facebook page for your convenience. And most of this information I've given you is available online on our web page.
What is the website?
I don't, just type in Windham World Affairs and Council, and it'll come up.
Okay, thank you, Tom. Okay, Green Mountain Camp for Girls. What is this about?
This is a camp that's been around since 1917, and it's for girls from ages 5 to 13, and then we have a leadership program for 14 and 15-year-olds. And the mission of the camp is to empower girls to believe in themselves and their ability to make a difference in the world. And so it was started by two cousins way back in the early 1900s and has been thriving. This year we had 300 girls come to camp, which was really exciting. It's a record number for us last summer. So, it's an old-fashioned summer camp. It's arts and crafts, swimming, nature, music, drama and dance, sports and games, campfires, and girls come from all over. We had girls from a couple of different countries and 12 different states in Canada. So it's mostly a local camp, but a lot of girls tell their cousins or their friends, and they end up coming too.
Where is it located?
It's 6 miles straight up Route 30 in Dummerston, right across the covered bridge.
Oh, yes, I've passed the sign. Yes, I'll circle back around. That's great that you do this. This is a non-profit.
I went to the camp when I was a little girl, and my mother went, my grandmother went. So this summer my granddaughter's coming, so it'll be 4 generations this summer, which is exciting.
It sounds like a worthy.
It's a wonderful place. It's very magical. Girls come back year after year, and then they become counselors, and then if they really love it, they come back years later like me and be the director. So.
Great. Well, thank you very much. What's your name?
You. Billy Slade.
Thank you, Billy.
Thank you.
Hello. What is your group about?
Okay, we're the Brattleboro Great Books discussion group. My name is Michael Landis. I'm the facilitator of the group. We've been around for 25 years, and we hold monthly discussions, always the fourth Monday of the month. Usually at the library. Sometimes when the library is closed, we'll meet at the top of the hill grill, or somebody's home, or someplace else. We meet for about 2 hours. We discuss the book or the excerpt that we've chosen the month or the 6 months before, and we're supposed to keep on topic and discuss the book. Although we violate that rule from time to time, we veer off into politics and etc. We've had, I guess, most of the members that started out 25 years ago are now discussing great books, either up in paradise or on the 9th ring of hell. But new blood has come in the meantime. The group goes on, people come and go, but the group goes on. Except I've been there from the inception.
So you have a pretty good idea of what are the great books to be discussed.
Well, we for many years we just go with the official curriculum of the Great Books Foundation, but for the last 2 or 3 years we've just gone our own way, and at various times during the last 25 years we spent a year or so just choosing our own books. I guess the benefit of going with the Great Books curriculum is it's often just excerpts, and so people can get through the excerpts without too much hassle, whereas the whole books often require enough time to read 200 or 300 pages or 500 or 600. We've had books that have been 800 pages.
War and Peace.
We usually divide them over 2 months, like Middlemarch is a good read. But we've had a lot of fun. Sometimes it's been quite dramatic, like there's been shouting and ranting amongst the members, but usually that doesn't happen.
Well, thank you, Michael. That's great. I'm going to show what these books have been discussing.
We just read Cobbett's Rural Rides from 1830s, the 1830s. Next month in February, we've asked people to bring their two favorite poems and to read aloud, and then we'll discuss them after each recitation. And then probably in March, we'll be discussing Henry James's The Ambassadors, or maybe Henry James's The Bostonians. And who knows, after that we have a whole list. We voted on in November, so it depends on the number of votes.
Very democratic. Okay, thank you, Michael.
You're welcome. Thanks. I'm always simultaneously reading 2 or 3 books.
Hello, what is the Windham County Guardian ad litem about?
Sure. So the Windham County Guardian Ad Litem program is a group of volunteers, and they're volunteers who represent the interests of children who are involved in court cases. About 99% of the work is when a child comes into DCF custody, the state files a petition and an affidavit to say why that child needs to come into custody and what might happen. The Guardian Ad Litem meets with the child on a monthly basis, gets to know the child, gets to know the child's information, and then whenever there's a court hearing about the child, the Guardian Ad Litem is going to be in the courtroom and is the person in the courtroom who represents the child's best interests. So other people in the courtroom have different agendas. Parents have an agenda, the state has an agenda, the attorneys have an agenda. The Guardian Ad Litem's job is very pure in that really the guardian's job is to know what they think is in the child's best interest and then to convey that to the judge. Along the way, people work with a lot of different social aspects of existence. They see a lot of poverty, they see abuse, they see neglect. But they tend to be amazing people who wake up in the morning and spend their free time volunteering to further the interests of children. So it's important to know that when a child comes into custody, there are a lot of different sort of agencies working for that child's best interest. The specific focus of the Guardian Ad Litem is what the child wants and needs, and especially if the child is able to articulate that. Also, whenever a child is in a court hearing, so if the child comes to the courthouse and needs to testify, or if the child wants to attend a hearing about him or herself, the Guardian Ad Litem moves with that child and helps to make that experience as unscary as possible.
That's very good. Yes, very good.
Should be something that actually say PSAs. Right there.
Oh, come on, you've got the great radio voice. Wait. Some more of those hippies over there. What is this WBEW thing about?
It's Brattleboro's one and only fabulous community radio. And it's all access. Everybody's welcome. Anybody can be a DJ.
All volunteer. No money from the corporations or the government.
Non-commercial?
Nope.
No commercials?
Free.
All access?
All access, jazz, rock, classical, kids music,
Your radio.
mothers music.
Oh, isn't it a low power radio station? They don't have very much power?
Yeah, it's low power.
Low power, but we're high octane.
High octane.
And we're also on the internet, so you can reach us anywhere in the world.
That means it's worldwide.
It does.
Right.
Wow. Well, I've heard some of the programs, and they're great. I hope you sustain yourself with more. Basically, what are you doing here? Looking for more members?
Members, and just to make sure that we're part of the community.
Get the word out.
Community to know about us.
What was that, sir?
We want the community to know that we exist. And I've talked to a number of people today who didn't know about us.
Well, I understand WVEW has been on the air for almost 10 years.
We've been on for almost 10 and a half.
Over 10?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
107.7 FM.
What was the
2006.
107?
107.7 FM and wvew.org online.
Well, thank you. Your voice sounds so familiar. What is your name?
Cam.
It's DJ Cam. Thank you.
DJ Cam, Carousel.
And yours, sir?
DJ Dumpy, $1 Million Bash.
Oh, yes. Now I hear. Yes.
8 to 10.
I connect the face with the voice now.
There we go.
And Ralph here is
Keep
a
up the good work.
professional.
Ralph's a professional.
Yeah.
Ralph has the smoothest voice on radio.
I'm on 10 to noon on Sundays.
And a good show you do.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, somebody want to know?
Hi there. What is the Brattleboro Senior Meals Organization?
Senior Meals is probably better known as Brattleboro Meals on Wheels.
Yes.
Meals on Wheels program in Brattleboro, and we also have a congregate dining for seniors. We cook all our food there at the Brattleboro Senior Center. We generally have about 30 people come in, and we serve probably about 100 Meals on Wheels clients in the Brattleboro area.
Oh, that's a big need.
And all that gets run by volunteers mostly. We have about 60 volunteer drivers that deliver to people in there. So, what else do you want to know about the senior meals?
Well, is the food good?
Yes.
It's not just hot dogs and beans.
Oh no, it's highly nutritious meals. We have a cook on staff there that makes something different each day.
Well, what is your definition of being a senior?
Technically, it's anybody 60 or older.
Oh, thank you. I guess I qualify. I'll have to check out your gourmet. Oh, thank you. Oh, good afternoon. What is Southern Vermont Young Professionals about?
So the Southern Vermont Young Professionals is a SEVEDS program. It's an economic development organization, and what we do is we try and retain and recruit young professionals to Southern Vermont. And we do social events and professional development events and all sorts of different ways to get young people more plugged into our communities. So yeah, our nonprofit fundraiser is the gala, and it'll be on March 4th at 7:30 p.m. at the Brattleboro Museum and Art Center. There'll be food and music and all sorts of fun, so stop by.
Fun. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Professionals group.
Center, formerly the Women's Crisis Center, is the Domestic and Sexual Violence Resource Agency for Windham and Southern Windsor County. And a lot of folks do still remember us as the Women's Crisis Center. We changed our name about 5 years ago, but we've been in this community for 43 years at this point. So some of the services that we provide, the main one probably that people know is we have a 24-hour confidential crisis hotline. The number for that is 802-254-6954. We also have a confidential shelter where families that are fleeing domestic violence can stay. We do individualized safety planning with survivors of domestic and sexual violence, and just to make sure people realize, because they're not always aware given our name, but we work with all survivors of domestic and sexual violence. So that does include male survivors, it includes trans survivors, people in same-sex relationships. We're a support line, free and confidential, for any survivor to call.
Okay, may I ask you, how are you funded?
Well, I'm glad you asked. It's kind of a mix of sources. So we, everything from up until now, federal funding, state funding, fundraisers that we host throughout the year, including our big one that most people are familiar with, which is the Women's Film Festival coming up March 10th through the 19th. People can find out more about that. The films are online. You can get your tickets. Check it out at womensfilmfestival.org. But one of the news flashes that folks have maybe heard of is that there's a potential for some of the funding that we and hundreds of other programs have been relying on for several decades now, the Violence Against Women Act funding, VAWA. There's a possibility now that that may be cut, eliminated outright or drastically reduced. So that, of course, is a pretty urgent situation. So, you know, we are lucky in the sense that our funding is diversified, but it definitely is going to impact all programs around the country potentially. So it's worth folks thinking about if they're at all interested in supporting some of the different programs, and we're not the only ones that may be taking a hit. It's just kind of worth keeping that in mind as far as how people put their money to work in this climate right now.
Well, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm sure we have to preserve your organization.
Thank you.
It's needed.
Thank you.
Okay, it's the Brattleboro Floral Arts and Garden Club, and you call yourself?
The Garden.
Oh, and who are you?
Hi, I'm Judy Wagenbach, and
Oh,
I am
yes.
currently the president of the Garden Club. And we're here tonight to let people know what we do and that we exist. We've had a number of people who said they didn't even know that there was a Garden Club, which is too bad.
No, I didn't.
We are a nice group of people who get together on the second Monday of every month except for January and February. We have a program. We usually have some questions and answers and sometimes an activity, refreshments. We have a garden tour in July of members' homes. This year we're also taking a trip. We have a perennial plant sale to encourage gardening in the community. We take care of a lot of things at the Creamery Bridge with a garden there. We sell cobblestones, which are wonderful granite cobblestones, which are very heavy.
That's pretty heavy.
And they're placed at the Creamery Bridge also. We meet, as I said, the second Monday of each month, we meet at Green Mountain Chapel in the back, in the lower level.
Yes.
And everybody's welcome to come and join us. We're a really nice group.
Oh, do gardeners have green thumbs?
No, generally they're just dirty. But we try to help people get started in gardening. We're really a very accepting group. Someone asked me before what the requirements for membership were, and I said you have to show up and be interested. We have people who don't do a lot of gardening, but like gardens, and they like to learn about things that you can do to help the environment. One of the things we're doing today is we're handing out milkweed seed packets. And the problem is that the monarch butterflies are disappearing because everybody is getting rid of their milkweed.
Yes.
Because they think it's a terrible weed. And while you might have a lovely looking garden, we're destroying the monarch butterfly. So I even
Yes,
have a
that's
picture
their
here
main
in the
feed.
little book, so people don't know what it looks like. They can check it out and they know what to leave alone.
Oh yes, milkweed.
And we also have some pictures here of different gardens from our members, so that people can see that we're not fussing. We just like to get in the dirt, and we hope people come join us.
Well, thank you. Is there a website or a phone number?
There is. I have these folders of flyers that people can take, but you can go to vermontgardenclubs.org and
Yes.
you will be routed to us. You can also go to vermontgardenclubs.com or vermontcoveredbridge.com.
I see.
Okay?
Well, that's why our Creamery Bridge looks so beautiful.
It does. We have a very dedicated group of people who go out and work on it. It looks really good. It's too bad Jill McMenamin was here a minute or so ago, and she's very instrumental in planning the gardens and getting workers and the cobblestones. So maybe you can talk to her when she comes back.
Well, thank you, Judy. You explained the group very nicely.
Have a nice night.
Thank you. Happy gardening.
Thank you.
I'll pause for just a moment. Here we go. So I want to thank everybody for coming out this evening. I want to especially thank John and Tom for organizing the event and mobilizing everybody to come out on a Saturday evening to do this together. I'm glad as I walked around I did see that folks are having fun, as should be the case. It's a social event in addition to an event with a good, important, practical meaning. But it's really that good, important, practical meaning I wanted to spend just a second to acknowledge and to thank each of you for, because just seeing this many folks out and representing so many different ways in which people are contributing time, effort, money, services to the people of our community. Each of you individually is doing really important work in ways that are benefiting individuals and more broadly just raising up the quality of life here in Brattleboro. The fact that you've come together tonight to see how you can find even more ways to work together is really exciting to me. So again, thanks to the organizers for seeing that potential, and to every one of you for coming out and investing yourselves in finding even new and better ways to provide the services that the people of our community need. In addition to that, I want to thank the folks who have come out from the community to learn more about each of the groups and hopefully continue to be very supportive. We've got more than our fair share of nonprofit social service organizations here in a community of 12,000 people, and I know that you can only keep doing that important work that you do when the community continues to rally with you and behind you. And so thanks to everybody for being here at the Legion on a Saturday night to celebrate service to Brattleboro.
Okay, so this being a Stone Soup Social, our next raffle prize are 6 soup bowls provided by the kitchen sink down here on Main Street. Very colorful ones, so 6 soup bowls. I'm going to ask Peter here if he'll draw.
Say 6 Super Bowl tickets?
6 Super Bowl, not 6 Super Bowl tickets. 6 Okay, and that goes to number 211. It looks like Gary Graff right here. That works. And just a reminder, as you're out there talking, if you get a little thirsty, the bar is open if you'd like something to drink there. We also have water, so please avail yourselves. Thank you all.
Nice job, Gary.
Yeah, if you ever need any soup.
What is the Vermont Farmer Veteran Coalition about?
Farmer Veteran Coalition is a nationwide nationwide organization. Our motto is mobilizing veterans to feed America. Our goal is to help returning veterans reintegrate into society, and we help them get jobs in the agricultural community and become farmers to help feed our country.
How can people interested in contacting you find you?
Okay, we have a website that's called farmvetco.org. You can go on there and you can find more information about the organization. And if you're a veteran and you want to sign up to join us, it's free. There's no charge. Just go on there and fill out a few forms, and you can become a member of the Farmer Veteran Coalition. And we're always looking for new members here in Vermont. We're about 65 currently, and we're always looking to get more, help more veterans. We have the logo here, Homegrown by Heroes, is a program that is nationwide, and it's a marketing campaign to help distinguish the products that are grown or raised by veterans in the marketplace. So if you see that logo on something in the store, you know that that product was produced by a veteran, and your money is going to help support that veteran continue a career in agriculture.
Wow. You've been hiding your organization under a bushel. I've never
it's only
heard
our
of it
second
before.
year that we've had a chapter. Vermont was one of the first 3 chapters in the country. There's 7 now. And this is our second year as an official chapter. It's a nationwide organization. There's about 8,000 members all across the country, including Puerto Rico and Guam.
Wow. Well, I wish you nothing but growth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I like that.
That was a good time.
If your name is drawn, head back to the American Legion table in the back left-hand corner and pick your prize. These are
Hello. Are you a service organization?
Yes, we are. We're the Brattleboro Kiwanis Club. We focus on children in the community. We sponsor children to different camps. We help out with different organizations around the community that have something to do with children. We work with the recreation department. We also have safety kits for young children. We help sponsor the Pediatric Trauma Center in Boston at Tufts. We do the bike and helmet, bike rodeo, where we help give out helmets with Windham Safe Kids. And we are looking for members to help keep our organization young and vital and going and build us in the community a little bit more. Thank you.
Sounds very worthy. Where can people reach you?
You can reach me at Kathy Eller. I'll give you my phone number, 802-254-4383. And our meeting times are Tuesdays at Ramonto's, Tuesdays at noon. The last Tuesday of the month we meet in the evening at 5:30.
Ah, that's convenient. Right at a nice restaurant.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
We are having a golf tournament. It is July 12th. It helps sponsor children. It also raises money for what we call the Eliminate Project, which is to eliminate maternal neonatal tetanus around the world. We work with UNICEF on that one worldwide. And we are looking for golfers.
Well, I'll have to practice.
254-4383.
254-1383.
254-4383. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. That looks like the American Legion Band. And who's that? Looks like Mr. Ray Brown, the conductor.
Howdy.
Hi. listen to that music. Beautiful.
Turn the music down for you. So we're the Brattleboro American Legion Band.
Yes.
And we're about a 45-piece band, and we play year-round. We rehearse pretty much once a week here at the Legion. Open to the community. You don't have to be a member of the American Legion. We do about a dozen concerts a year. We also do about a dozen parades. Our talent level, we have some folks who have played professionally their whole life, and we have some other folks who are more beginners.
Okay, folks, time for another raffle. Here we go.
Time out. This band was playing in 2013, conducted by Bruce Corwin?
Yes.
Beautiful.
That was the Florentina March. So, where did I leave off? I think I was saying 45-member band right now. We're always looking for new talent, and we like to, have people come in and sit in with us and just try and see if it's a good fit for them. So, if anybody's had any experience playing musical instruments, come join us Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights, you don't have to be a member of the Legion.
Wednesday nights.
Yep.
Well, I can play the Coleman wax paper or the radio. That's about it. But I appreciate talent.
Yeah.
Well,
so pleasure being here, and thanks very much.
Well, thanks, Ray. Thanks, Bill.
Hey, Robert. Thanks.
Bill, you're the manager of the band.
Actually, Ray and I are co-managers. He does the directing, and I do the scheduling.
That's quite a handful of things to do.
Where's Sherry? Get her back here.
Okay, he's right here. Okay. Oh, hello. What is the Marine Corps League about? What is the Marine Corps League?
We're basically a non-profit organization, just like everyone else that's here. We're Marines who have served in the Marine Corps in the past. We no longer can belong to the reserve or the active duty unit. So,
because you're over the hill?
Because we're over the hill, yes. But we all have served in the Marine Corps, and we're all very proud of that tradition.
Thank you for your service.
Cause is a community service. We do the Toys for Kids campaign every year, and we supply toys at Christmas time for the needy children in the area. And last year we did well over 400 children in the Brattleboro and the surrounding area.
That's with the Toys for Kids. Toys for Kids.
Yes, this is our little logo with our Santa Claus and the reindeer. And we have barrels which are placed in the local stores in the immediate area. And we ask the public to donate toys, and then we get a list of people in the area that are in need, and we help to distribute these toys to the children at that time. We also do a scholarship fund. Years ago, we did one $500 scholarship for a student. Now because we've done so well over the past few years. This past year we did 3 $1,000 scholarships, and these are for high school students that are going on for higher education. They do not have to be from a military family or joining the military family. They just have to attend a higher education, and we're very proud of the fact that we're able to do 3 $1,000 scholarships.
Oh, very good.
We also do parades when asked. We do military funerals, and these funerals, not only for Marine Corps veterans, but any servicemen who served in the military, we feel that they deserve a proper military funeral. We supply flag bearers, flag holding ceremony, we do a rifle salute, and we're also very proud of that. So that's basically what we're about. We're here to help the community in any way that we can.
much. You were a Navy corpsman?
Yeah.
Gosh.
You're as much a part of us. You're a doc, you're in the bush. I was served during Vietnam. Yeah. What unit were you attached to? Oh, I was with 326. Really? 326. That's where I was. 68, 69. I was there 60. I got one in 69, January. I was in Kilo. I hadn't thought of it in a year. And then I went, after about 7 months, I got wounded and I couldn't stay. Yeah, please read this through. We would love to have you join. Foreman and the only ones we're doing outside of Brattleboro, 60 We meet once a month, the third Wednesday of the month, here, downstairs, or up here, depending on how cold. Yeah. Now you were at the airfield, right? Yeah, you were at the airfield. Hey, Rush. You were at the fire. Oh, actually, I went back before. I was on Hill Lake 61. Yep. I used to, when the North Vietnamese were firing on the airstrip, we would hear them shoot. I'd get on my radio and I would say, "Arty, arty, arty." I'd turn around on my bunker and I'd count to like 17 and I would see the rounds impact on the airstrip. And I went to their underground hospital there and I got wounded. They pulled me off the hill, went down to the hospital, got showed up, and back up on the hill. Yep. Some olive. He didn't listen to you. Okay, that was the Indian company. Wow. Yeah. Well, so nice to meet you. Cheers, Rob. All right. Please look that through.
The Y is youth development. What else is it, sir? And who are you?
Steve Fortier, I'm the Executive Director of Meeting Waters YMCA, and yeah, we strengthen the foundations of community through youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. In the Brattleboro area, we are the largest provider of school-age childcare. We have programs in all 3 of the Brattleboro School District elementary schools, as well as just up the road in Dummerston and in Putney, and then further up the highway, also in Bellows Falls. And we serve dozens of children from Brattleboro in our summer camp as well. Camp is in Springfield, beautiful 52-acre facility. We run a bus every day from Brattleboro, so dozens of children hop on the bus at Green Street School every morning, and we engage them all day long in learning and hands-on learning experiences and fun swim lessons, safety around water, helping to close the achievement gap. All of our programs, both after school and summer camp, provide a free healthy meal each and every day. So in the last year, we served over 20,000 free and healthy meals, whether it's after school or lunch in the summertime.
Very good.
Through our youth development programs. Locally here, also want to mention that we have a YMCA diabetes prevention program that our partners at Brattleboro Memorial Hospital provide for us. And it's an evidence-based program year-long. It's about changing your lifestyle habits around physical activity and healthy eating. And the CDC has studied it for decades now. It is actually the most successful intervention for any option, including pharmaceuticals, for someone who has prediabetes. 58% of all people that go through the program successfully will either stop on the path to diabetes or prevent it, hold it off for even longer. So that's, again, nothing else available to people who are pre-diabetic has that same level of outcomes.
It's all about healthy eating and healthy exercise.
It's all about healthy eating and physical activity, absolutely, from young children all the way up through community elders.
Well, that's a very worthy program you have there, Steve. Thank you.
With us.
Oh, no, that's it. He did it. Your chance for stardom. The Rattle Masters, Toastmasters International. What is that about?
Yes, Toastmasters is a social organization where we practice public speaking. It's designed both for the person who is terrified of public speaking as well as the person who maybe does it for a living and wants to get better. In addition, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm pretty shy about speaking in front of the public. I don't know if I'd call it fun.
We have a very supportive group. It's an educational program that's about over 80 years old now. So it's been put in practice for a long time. And we're a very supportive club. So people come together, they take risks together by speaking in public. We give each other constructive feedback. And overall, it's just a very friendly, supportive environment. In addition, being able to speak in public is a very valuable life skill. I always say that Toastmasters has been more useful for my career and my life than just about anything else I've ever done. So I'm very grateful to Toastmasters and highly recommend it to anyone who's interested.
I admire anybody who can speak in full sentences. Well, how can people reach your organization?
Yes, we meet on the second and fourth Thursday of the month at 6 o'clock. Currently we're meeting at the Marlboro College Graduate School in downtown Brattleboro. The best place to get information about us is our website. You can Google Brattleboro or go to brattleboro.toastmastersclubs.org.
I did that for a long time. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Brattle Masters.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for hurrying to come over to us.
Oh, the Gathering Place. What is the Gathering Place?
We're the Gathering Place, and for 27 years we've been empowering elders and those with disabilities with their daily life. We have an adult day center, and we also do home care.
How does one get in touch with the Gathering Place?
You can visit our website, thegatheringplace.org, or you can visit us at Terrace Street in Brattleboro, Vermont.
Yeah, oh, it's that Victorian-looking building with the parking lot and the senior bus that takes people there.
Yes, the buses offer transportation to and from your home to the Gathering Place, and we also have meals, showers, and physical therapy on site.
And what hours is the Gathering Place open?
We are open 7:30 to 5 weekdays, Monday through Friday, and our home care can be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, including holidays.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, we all need that service eventually.
Yes, we will.
Well, let's all keep young and healthy and know that there's a good place like the Gathering Place for us.
Should we do it again?
Yes, well, everybody.
You can visit us at the Gathering Place at 30 Terrace Street, or give us a call at 254-6559.
254-6559. 6559.
Yes.
Easy as that. Well, thank you very much, folks.
Thank you.
Oh, the Boys and Girls Club of Brattleboro. I was part of the Boys Club. What is the Boys and Girls Club of Brattleboro doing these days?
Well, we're 2 locations on Flat Street and at the Westgate Housing Association out in West Brattleboro.
Oh, yes.
We serve 1,100 kids and teens from all over the area. Yeah, we have 1,100 members. We do all kinds of after-school programming, from character and leadership development to arts and education programs to sports and fitness programs. We do free dinner 6 nights a week at the Flat Street Clubhouse for kids and families. We do a full range of summer programs as well.
Oh, that's enough right there. I've peeked in the windows and saw kids on skateboards and playing games in the Flat Street Club. What else goes on there?
So in the club on Flat Street, we have the indoor skate park, we have a climbing wall, we have a basketball court, all kinds of table games, pool, ping pong, air hockey, foosball. We have a computer lab, we have a fitness and weight training area room, we have a bike shop, plus our kids club program, which is our younger kids program for kids 1st grade through 5th grade, basically 6 to about 10. It's a licensed after-school child care program that we do right there at Flat Street as well. So if you have questions or you want to know more about the club, stop down to the club on Flat Street and give us a call, 254-5990, or check us out on the web, bgcbrattleboro.com, or on Facebook at the Boys and Girls Club of Brattleboro.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
The United Way, I've heard of that. What is the United Way?
United Way of Windham County is a local organization, and we've been around for almost 60 years.
Oh.
We're focused on health, opportunity, prosperity, and education, which is what we like to refer to as HOPE. And we do that through funding local nonprofits, but we also work on having programs in-house. We do things like dental care, tax assistance, and then a lot of volunteering as well. So if you would like to get involved with United Way, we have a great online website, and you can go on and there's a place to donate. There's also a place to get involved and volunteer. It's a site called Get Connected, and on there we've got a lot of the organizations that you've seen here tonight have profiles listed, and you can get connected. It's almost like an online dating service for volunteering. We also have a place for volunteering for donations. So you might know United Way through your workplace campaign where you donate through your paycheck, but we also take donations online as well.
Well, that's how the world runs, but a very good place to donate. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you.
Well, what is HCRS, sir?
HCRS is a mental and behavioral health provider in Windham and Windsor County. We provide services for adults, families and children, people in crisis, and people with developmental disabilities. And we serve over 5,000 individuals a year.
Wow. Where are you located?
Well, we're located all over Windham County. My particular office is at 51 Fairview Street, but most importantly, if people were trying to access our services, we have a website, and that would be hcrs.org, and you can find out how to access our services to support your or your family's wellness as quickly as possible.
Is there a phone number to contact anyone?
I'm going to read this right off the card. We have an 800 number that is 888-888-5144.
Well, thank you, Gary.
Yeah, thank you, Russ. Best of luck to you.
All right. Oh, what's going on at the library, Brooks Memorial?
Thanks so much for asking, Russ. Well, you know, everybody knows that the library is filled with great books to read, chock full of them. And so we certainly have that. But also, we have a lot more that some people might not even know about. We have laptops that you can borrow while you're in the library, so you can take them to a table and work on them. We have downloadable movies on our website that you can go to IndieFlix and watch streaming independent films at home. And we have DVDs for all ages, so you can take those home and watch them together as well. So in addition to that, we have lots of activities going on at the library. We have drop-in Scrabble on Wednesday nights, every Wednesday except First Wednesday, because that is our big event for adults. That is our
First Wednesdays.
First Wednesdays, you bet. And everybody looks forward to that every single month. And so First Wednesdays, we always have a wonderful lecture from the Vermont Council of Humanities, and upcoming will be Building Monticello, and so I really look forward to that because it should be stunning visually as well as intellectually. And let's see, what else are we doing? Oh, we have so many new resources. We have a brand new Apple Mac giant computer with a design center, so people that are interested in creating their own media, whether it's film or video or creating wonderful graphics, we have this amazing design suite on this big, beautiful computer. So you should come by and check it out because there's no end to what you can do with that computer and the software we have on it. And that is thanks to our wonderful friends, the Friends of the Library, who are also here with me tonight. And they are doing lots of wonderful stuff to really enhance what we're able to offer at the library. And in fact, they've got a bunch of new databases for us, like lynda.com, where you can go on that on the website again. Check out lynda.com. If you ever wanted to learn anything new, you'll find it there.
Well, I'm somebody calls me a technical dinosaur. I'll have to find.
Well, you know what? I'm so glad you said that, because we also have somebody, especially on staff, to help out, to sort of usher people into these new resources that they're not familiar with. I go to him all the time. His name's Matt Wojcik. He's just terrific. So if you have any questions about technology, about using technology, or maybe somebody gives you a nice, maybe somebody gave you a nice iPad or Kindle for Christmas and you don't know how to use it, you just bring it on over and Matt will get you all set up on it.
Well, that's a good deal.
Yeah. That library is always a good deal because we're there to serve the community. We're there to keep you entertained, educated, connected to the community. And you know what? It's all free. How great is that? What's better than the library? You can't beat that. You really can't beat that.
Well, thank you, Star.
Sure, it's a pleasure, Russ.
And where's the library located for people who haven't been there lately?
I am so glad you asked, Russ. The library is at 224 Main Street. It's right next to the Municipal Center. And if you haven't been there in a while, you've got to come because we are in the midst of a wonderful new renovation project that is luckily thanks to the bequest of Mr. Ronald Reed. And we are doing all kinds of improvements to the library. So we're giving the children's room a complete facelift. We're creating a brand new teen room. We've never had a teen room, and we've been able to carve out space to now, so that now teens will have their own space. And we have a beautiful new restroom downstairs, and I know that's something that people have been wanting for a long time. So come in, and then keep coming back because there are changes almost every single day. You're going to love it.
Well, our wonderful new library. The only thing I miss is the card catalog.
It's true. The card catalog was a gorgeous piece of furniture. I love the card catalog, and I love the beautiful cream cardstock that those cards were made of. The thing is that now that we have computers to take care of that for us, we don't have to spend so much time filing card catalogs, so we have a lot more time to help people when they come in. Anyway, I do miss the card catalog, but I don't miss the time that it took from librarians when we can be doing actual interactions with patrons. And the great thing is we have a Crackerjack cataloger who still keeps our catalog, even though it's electronic now, so that patrons can really access what they're looking for. They can, and with the computer, it's much easier much easier to ferret out just exactly what you're looking for and find a book that might just have one little chapter on a subject. But Leslie is so excellent at plucking that element out and plugging it into the card catalog that now it makes finding books even easier than before.
I'm thankful for a very good reference librarian for that sort of thing.
Oh yes, and Jean, oh my goodness, Jean's here with me tonight, but she's out connecting with our other community agencies, but Jean is absolutely a treasure. If you have a question, she'll help you find the answer.
So a library is more than books and computers, it's the people who staff the desks.
That I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, thank you again, Star.
You're so welcome.
Oh, the American Legion.
Hey, Russ.
Oh, hi.
Hey, so you said American Legion. Tonight we are not just representing the American Legion here at the Stone Soup Social, but the entire American Legion family. So many people know we've been in Brattleboro Post 5 since 1920, serving veterans and serving the veterans' families. And as part of that, the Legion has expanded out. So we're not just the American Legion, which is open to all veterans, particularly those who have served during times of national crisis, which unfortunately for us has been since 1990 onward. So if you've served in the American military at any point since 1990, you're definitely welcome to be a member of our Legion. We invite you to join us. But along with the Legion, we also have what is known as the Legion Auxiliary. And the Legion Auxiliary is the spouses and wives and daughters of American Legion members or people who have served during those times. And along with that, we also have the Sons of the American Legion, which is again open to family members who would like family members of individuals who are eligible to be members of the Legion as well. But really beyond that, the American Legion is hosting this event tonight because we believe it's important that veterans continue to reach out and serve our community, and that we invite our community in to support veterans. This is the Outreach to Veterans Committee. It was formed within the American Legion. We brought in people from outside, and that's actually what generated this great event tonight with 34 different, actually 35. We had one uninvited organization that showed up, but that was great. We had room for them.
Sure.
So 35 great organizations here tonight, and hopefully you get around to see all of it.
Where's the American Legion located for people who don't know?
Oh, so American Legion, we're conveniently located right in downtown Brattleboro. We're just up, I'd say just north of the library on Linden Street. So as you come around that interesting curve near the park, we'll be on the right-hand side, the Common. That's right, on the right-hand side, and it is us, and then the municipal building, and then the library. So that's how close we are. Legion is open 7 days a week. Again, if you are a veteran, please come by. If you're not a veteran but you're interested in supporting veterans or hearing about veterans issues, please contact us as well. Again, we are a community organization for our community. So American Legion, if you want to contact us as well, phone number is 257-1872. We are also on Facebook. An interesting name, you have to look for Brattleboro Post 5 Inc. So that's how you find us on Facebook. But we also have a American Post 5 website as well. So please check us out there.
Is this the Legion who has the wonderful band also?
Yes, actually our band is here tonight also being represented, and that is open to anyone who can play an instrument, really. You do not have to be a veteran, you don't have to be the spouse or a dependent or related to a veteran. If you can play a musical instrument, please head on over to the band table, and because I know they're always looking for members. We also, while you're asking about our activities, in addition to running community events like this, we support a baseball league, and in fact on Sunday mornings we're running breakfasts that provide the funding for that baseball league. And our membership meeting, for those of you who didn't mention that, we meet the first Thursdays of every month at 6 p.m. First Thursday of the month at 6 p.m. here in this hall. and that's open to any veterans who would like to join the Legion or who are already members of the Legion, even if it's not this post. Please, if you're in the area, please come on by. So in addition to supporting the baseball league, we also charter the Boy Scout troop here in town, and you can, if you're at the high school, we also have scholarships for students moving on to college. If you're interested in our high school scholarship, please contact us about that. And in addition to that, our organization can also sponsor students from the high school to attend Boy State, which is a government information program, how government works, how state government works, and how city government works, held every year up in at Norwich University in Northfield, Vermont. And every post is able to nominate high school students to attend that as well.
Great, thanks, John. This is the American Legion is an asset to our community.
Well, we're very much a part of this community and want to continue serving it, and we hope to be holding this event maybe on an annual basis. We'll see how it turns out tonight and go from there.
Thank you.
Well, the nice thing with doing cooking and stuff like that is there's always leftovers. So I always get to take a small amount of everything home, so I don't have to cook a lot.
Thank you.